Welcome to Rock Solid Productions, where in this episode we're going to take a look and see, is GameStop still a place you can trust when it comes to ordering retro video games for like the NES? Hey everyone, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions. If this is your first time to the channel and checking out one of our videos, first of all, I want to say welcome and thank you for coming by. If you can do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. That way each and every time we do come out with new videos, you are kept in the know and up to date with what we have going on. So what we have here in this package is something that I ordered off of GameStop's website. Now, locally, I've got a couple different choices when it comes to where I can get my retro games from. Live Action Games, Adrian, he's pretty much locked in anytime I need anything. We do have a disc replay or a mega replay. No, it's disc replay here in town. They're pretty solid too. We also have We Play Games up in Rantoul, Illinois. Just getting back started again, but I've gotten some cool stuff there, like my Genesis Power Stick that I got from Vic at We Play Games. But I know a lot of people don't have options when it comes to where you get your retro games. I haven't found anything locally as far as swap meets or rummage sales. I got one decent lot, and Ginger found that for me at an auction. But above and beyond that, if I can't find it at mostly Live Action Games or Disc Replay, I'm not going to find it unless I turn to eBay. Well, GameStop is in the retro video game market still to this day. That may surprise some. Well, I actually took advantage, thanks to Sean Long. I have the 1 year additional, like the super duper membership, where I get extra off on old video games. So not just old video games, but used games. They recently had a copy of Darkwing Duck. I love this game. This is actually my copy that I brought back from AB Games in Germany. It's in German though, and it's a PAL game. Everything plays a little bit fast versus what it should play at here in the US. And I've been keeping an eye out for a decent used copy of Darkwing Duck. I've seen them go anywhere from $35 to $80 on eBay for just the loose cartridge. When I went to the Missouri Game Con, I didn't see anything under $75. I wasn't willing to pay that much. Well, recently I had a $5 gift certificate for GameStop, and with my Elite Pro membership status, they had a listing for an NES copy of Darkwing Duck on their site for $40. With my Elite Pro membership on there, brought it down to $31.99. Do the math, I applied my $5 gift certificate, Darkwing Duck for under 30 bucks. We're going to throw it on the photo bench here and see, did I get something good? Is it worthwhile? I'm worried it might be a repro. Let's take a look. So here we have the package on the bench. We're just going to open up real quick and see what we have. As you can tell, I've yet to open this, so I don't know the condition of this at all. Well, that sure looks like a Darkwing Duck to me. Now, a couple things I'm going to point out, because I do have my PAL version sitting here as well. So a couple things I'm going to point out. The all purple label, that's correct. That's the PAL version right there. The white label up top versus all purple, that looks right to me as well. And again, you can see this one came from AB Games. It's even got everything on here in German. And that looks right there. It has security bits on back. But now what I'm going to do too is we're going to open this bad boy up. And again, we're just going to verify that what we got is what we should have gotten. So pulling the board out and looking at it, it shows normal signs of wear and tear. Okay, this is one of the things I really wanted to see, and it's there. The 1987 trademark and Nintendo. I'm going to say this is legit, that I have no concerns looking at what we have here, that this is a repro, which, I mean, people have done that, and I'm glad to see with this, at least, it is what I paid for it. Now, if we zoom in here a little bit on the pins, you can see normal signs of wear and tear. What I'm going to do is the same thing that I do with any new game that I get, and before I put it in my system, I will clean the pins off with some Brite Boy. And for that, the best way that I found that I like doing it, and that's what's in here, is it's just Brite Boy. You want to shake it up before use because it does have some like particulates that settle after a while. And just put a little bit on those pins, a little bit on there. One of the things I like about Brite Boy, above and beyond just the fact that it works, it's not an abrasive, so it won't strip material off of the pins such as like Brasso will. Okay. Now this stuff, look at the crap that came off there. And I'm just applying it at this point. It will, much like Brasso, you apply it and then clear it off or wipe it off. And again, just a little line there. You don't need to use a whole lot. That's another thing that I really like about Brite Boy, is it just does such a good job and you don't have to use a ton. And the only reason, the only reason the pins did not look bad, which is good, that I'm doing this is just to make sure that the pins are clean when it goes into my machine. Now at this point, I'll take a clean cotton swab and just wipe off the excess that's on there. And there you can see it's pulling some off. Not a bunch, but it does pull some additional off. There, it took a lot off. Holy cow. We'll flip it over and we'll get this side. And there you can see the additional crud that came off too. So that's one of the reasons it's important with Brite Boy, not just to apply it and rub it in. Give it a few seconds, let it dry, and then wipe it off again too. Now the final step that I do here, just to make sure that everything is as clean as it should be, I'll set the cart down. The trusty dusty 1-Up cards. These things are awesome. They're really cheap. I mean, you can get a cleaning kit for, you know, not a whole lot of money. And in fact, I'll have a link in the description where you can go and pick them up from CastlemaniaGames.com. Use promo code ROX10, you'll save 10%. And say that you get a cleaning kit for your cartridges and for your system. That should be over 20 bucks. You get free shipping and handling, which is always good. And then just use the 1-Up card juice on the fluid side. And we're just gonna hit it with that really quick just to make sure any additional residual residue, any other Brite Boy that's left over basically that we've taken off of the cartridge. Flip it over to the dry side. As you can see, this card has been well used. But that's the beauty of them, is you can get a lot of uses out of them. And I mean, yes, this was dirty, but you can see the additional dirt and crap that's coming off of there. So the 1-Up card is good. Now we can reassemble the cartridge. I'm really happy that this turned out well. I was a bit concerned not having ordered from Gamestop before. And quite honestly, I got a weird email saying there was an issue with my credit card when I ordered from them. I never changed anything, and as you can see, the cartridge arrived without any issues. So that was a bit odd, to say the least. And there we have one cleaned Darkwing Duck cartridge. Now, it does show some natural signs of discoloration and weathering. I mean, there's that one, and we'll just put them side by side. You can see this is a much lighter gray than this one too. That may have been something that they actually did with PAL versions, but this does have a little bit of discoloration to it too. Nothing that's really gonna make me, you know, unhappy with it. Would I like a brand new unbox edition? Absolutely. Am I gonna pay $200 for a new unbox condition? No way. So let's toss this in our NES top loader and see what we get. So here we have it. I have my PAL version is actually in my hands right now. I am the terror that flaps in the nights. I am the winged scourge that pecks your nightmares. I am Darkwing Duck. I'm sorry, this is an awesome platformer from a time when Capcom was just making ridiculously awesome platformers. It works perfect. I'm thrilled. For a little bit over $28, perfect. People hate on GameStop all the time, sometimes justifiably so. I can't be happier with my purchase right now. I mean, like I say, I have bid on probably over a dozen different copies of Darkwing Duck over the last 6 months alone, since I got back from Germany. And I've never wanted to spend that amount of money. To be able to get this for $28, I'm thrilled. I am a bit confused why I got the error message from GameStop regarding my credit card. I never talked to anyone and I was able to still get it. And I got that error message after I got my tracking number and UPS said it was already on the way. So I don't know if someone was phishing on their website. That does concern me because they have been hacked in the past. But as far as the overall experience, shipping was fast. I ordered Sunday night. It is Wednesday now, and it was here today, so 2-day shipping, and it was free because, again, I'm an Elite Plus member, so the game was not filthy. It was reasonably dirty is the best way that I'll describe it. And by that, I mean, if I would have just taken a 1-up card, that's how I would have expected the pins to look. The Brite Boy takes it to that extra level, and now I know that for the foreseeable future, this is clean, it's fine, I don't need to worry about it. Let me know, have you ordered NES, Super NES, Master System? Actually, I haven't found Master System titles on GameStop's website. Genesis titles? Have you ordered traditional retro titles off of GameStop's website? And if so, what's your experience been like? From my experience here, I'm not going to rule out ordering from them in the future. I will definitely consider it, especially if I can't find it anywhere else. Titles like this, they've been going up and up in price. I'm glad to see I was able to get a great deal on it. Let me know if you've got any questions too by emailing me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Twitter at RockSolidStudios, or we've always got the conversation going over on our Facebook page at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions. Now, if you want to, you can also help support the channel in a couple of different ways. If you want, you can pick up a t-shirt. We've got new stuff, should be available very soon. I'm designing it right now. Over on our Teespring store, we've got t-shirts, sweatshirts, the Raglan style tee like I have here, and a whole lot more should be up on the website soon, including logos based on more systems. So we're going to have it based on the NES, based on the Genesis, and I may look at some other systems too. So you can do that. You can also get early access to all of our video content, exclusive one-on-ones with me, and a whole lot more for just $1 a month. If you figure that over the course of a year, it's the same cost of you going to Starbucks once. Well, 12 bucks. Some people get the grande macchiato, double shot, whatever. But join us over on our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. For just $1 a month, you can help the channel keep going, get tools and equipment such as more Brite Boy, the Cotton Swabs, 1-up cards, things along those lines. You do get early access to all of our videos, exclusive one-on-one content with me, and a whole lot more. And finally, like I mentioned at the beginning, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. We've got a lot of really cool stuff planned for the coming days, weeks, and months, and I would love for you to be a part of it. Oh, and like I mentioned, don't forget, head on over to CastlemaniaGames.com for all of your retro needs, including those awesome 1-up cards I showed you, and use promo code RX10. You're going to save 10%, and orders over 20 bucks, you get free shipping and handling. I got to thank Ryan, my man over at Castlemania Games. First of all, every time I say Castlevania, I say Castlemania now. Thanks, Ryan. But it's a great thing. I don't get a kickback or anything out of that. That's something really awesome he does for you, our viewers, and the retro community to help retro gaming stay strong. I'm super pumped about this. I cannot wait to play this now on a live stream in my NES 101 top loader with the HDMI conversion. If you haven't checked out that video, oh man, what a chore. But it's right up there. Check it out. I do appreciate it. And I do appreciate you coming by. I am Gary. This has been Rock Solid Productions. GameStop came through. How about that? Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.